Hi, it's Kristen. I am here to do just like a little pre-Christmas book haul. Um, a lot of these books I got for free on Kindle. I just saw that they were free and I got them, and then a couple of these are physical books. So we'll start with the Kindle stuff. So first of all, I got Desperate Measures by Katie Robert. I've seen Riley from Riley Marie talk about this book a lot. I believe it is in the Wicked Villains series, which are like reimaginings of Disney villains, essentially. I mean, like well-known villains, but that most people probably know from Disney. So this first one is a Jasmine and Jafar retelling, as far as I'm aware. And I know that there's a few more in the series. This first one was free when I downloaded it, and the other ones at the moment you have to pay for. So I'm going to see how I enjoy this one. I think the others involve like Hades, Meg Hercules, and Captain Hook and Tinkerbell, maybe. Which I'm intrigued by, but we'll see how I get along with this one first. But I'm very interested to see how this goes. I know that this one, I think there's a warning at the beginning. Just trying to find it. A content warning that this book contains depictions of consensual, non-consent sex, which I've never read before. I don't know how I feel about it, so we'll see how it's done. And yeah. The next Kindle book I got is Runaway Road by Devney Perry. I got this one on the same day I got Desperate Measures because it suggested it to me, and it was also free for the first book download. This is part of a series, but again, I'll see how I get on with the first book. This one I don't really know much about. I think it might be a second chance romance based on the synopsis. Said that the main character, has had like some trauma in her past, and then she's like running away from a messy divorce or something, and as she's running away she encounters this guy, and that's literally all I know about it. So yeah, but it's got quite a good rating on Goodreads. It's not had many reviews, but the reviews it has had are all like 3, 4, 5 stars, so that is making me feel optimistic. And then the final Kindle book I have, again, I don't really know anything about. It was just like recommended on Amazon Kindle, and I downloaded it. I don't know how I feel about this cover, but it's In Too Deep by L.K. Shaw. This one I got very confused because the reviews on Amazon did not match what the product description was. Like, they had different character names, so I don't know if it was like rewritten or re-released, or if, because this again is part of an undercover series, Love Undercover series, so I don't know if maybe people were reviewing the wrong one in the series. No idea. But going on the reviews, this one is about a woman who is, I think, part of the police, and she goes undercover to infiltrate this like mob group, and there's maybe someone else undercover from like a different police force, or like, I don't know, FBI, CIA, I don't know. And they end up sort of forming a relationship whilst both undercover, and I don't know if they're like both aware that they're undercover, but I thought that sounded interesting, and I needed more potential books for Smutathon because I have like none. So those are all the Kindle books. I'm interested in all of them. I think I'm most interested in Desperate Measures, but I am intrigued. I want to read more romance. I think that's a goal for the end of the year and 2021, because I don't read a ton of romance, but the romance I do read, I really enjoy. Like, I either think it's okay, but I get through it really quickly, or I love it. I read my first Tessa Dare book this year, and I thought it was great. That actually should be added in to this book call. Hold on. So my first physical book, now that I've remembered it, is one that should have actually been in my last book call I posted, but it took like ages to come. It took like over a month to be posted. I think they had to order it in. So this I've already read. I ordered it when I ordered all my last books, but it came after I'd filmed that video. So we have Romancing the Duke by Tessa Dare. I've already read this. I really enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun. It's about a woman called Isolde Ophelia Goodnight, and she goes to this castle because she's told that someone there has died, and she is like a benefactor of the person who's died. She might get some money. She's fallen on hard times. She doesn't really have any family, so she goes along to see what the situation is. She gets to the castle. This is like spoilers for the first chapter, but it all happens like almost immediately, so it's not really spoilers. She goes there, gets told that she has been left the castle, so she is the owner of the castle, and then a guy comes in and is like, no, I live here. So on paper she owns the castle, but he's like, this is my castle, no. So there's a lot of tension there, and obviously they fall in love. But this was a lot of fun. I am so interested in reading more Tessa Dare. Then next up, physical book. I ordered this for my book club that I have with some friends, and it is The Left Hand of Darkness by Ursula K. Le Guin. I don't really know much about this. My book club all voted on a set of books, and this got the most votes. So I'm just going to read the blurb because I don't know what it's about. Two people, until recently strangers, find themselves on a long, torturous and dangerous journey across the ice. One is an outcast forced to leave his beloved homeland, the other is fleeing from a different kind of persecution. What they have in common is curiosity about others and themselves, and an almost unshakable belief that the world can be a better place. As they journey for over 800 miles across the harshest, most inhospitable landscape, they discover the true meaning of friendship and of love. That sounds really cute. I feel like I should read it sooner rather than later because it's very wintry. I've heard a lot about Ursula K. Le Guin. She's like a staple, classic writer. Not like classic, but yeah. I feel like everyone has either read or heard of Ursula K. Le Guin, and this would be my first Ursula K. Le Guin book, so I'm very excited to get to it. So it's a masterpiece from one of the great writers of the 20th century, and I got this special edition of it, which has an introduction by David Mitchell. This is beautiful. It's floppy. Love it. And then my final physical book I got when I was buying some books for my sister for Christmas, and I needed an extra little bit to get free postage, and I saw this book was on offer. It was $5.99, and then I also have points on my Waterstones card, so I got a little bit of money off, and I've been wanting to read this ever since I heard about it. It's getting really good reviews, and after that the reviews got a bit more mixed, but I think it sounds right up my alley, so I got it. And it's called Beach Read by Emily Henry. Two writers, one holiday, a rom-com waiting to happen. So again, this is me trying to read more romance. I don't know how romantic this is. I know that some people say it's actually more about like the characters' like personal growth and like working out their lives and stuff. But it's January is the main character, and she writes a lot of, I think, romance books, and Gus is like a serious literary writer, and they end up both going away to like do their work, and end up like right across from each other, and they challenge each other to try writing the other's genre, and I'm sure hijinks ensue. I think there's also a lot of like family stuff, if I remember correctly. I'm just excited to get to this. This cover is so bright and like really makes me want to read it, and it's really floppy paperback, which I love. Now, I don't know if I should save this for the summer, which seems more appropriate, but I'm so excited to get to this. So I don't know whether I should like wait 6 months or just read it now. But yeah, that is everything. I got 3 physical books, 3 Kindle books, a lot of excitement. Now, I don't think I'll have another book haul for a while, knock on wood, because I really need to get through this mess. That is everything. Thank you for watching, and I will be with you in another video soon.